Hello, everyone. Chip Boaz here. And today on the Jazz Lowdown, we are going to be changing the pickup on my upright bass. The other day, I was on a gig and I started to notice a really fuzzy, distorted sound coming out of my bass. That's not what you want with an upright bass. You want to hear the sound of that beautiful tone coming through the amp and inspiring the people around you. So I was a little bummed out. I did all the things. I checked cables, I checked the amp to make it sure it all worked, and it just came down to the fact it was my pickup and I needed a new one. Right away, I went out and I ordered another pickup and I've got it here and I'm good to go. But I've got to be honest for a minute. I've never done this before. When I bought this bass, I had the pickup installed by my bass repair person and it's lasted me. It's never been something I've had to replace. So I'm nervous. I don't want to mess this up. I got a gig tomorrow night and I need this to work. I need it to sound beautiful. So I'm taking a big risk here. Come on with me and check it out. When I figured out that I needed to get a new pickup for my upright bass, I did not go shopping for different brands or try to mix things up with a new pickup. I love the sound of the pickup that I have. It's lasted me a long time, so I went right out and bought another one. I've used the David Gage Realist pickup for a long time. Now, originally, I didn't know what pickup to get when I first started playing upright bass. So I went out and I looked at what the players I really admired were playing. When I discovered the Realist pickup, I found out that John Patitucci uses that pickup. I found out that Christian McBride uses that pickup. I found out that Ron Carter uses that pickup. Those are my three top bass players. So I was sold like that. And once I put it on my bass, I understood why they like it. The sound is beautiful. It sounds acoustic, not electric, and it's really something to marvel at. I would highly recommend this pickup to anyone, and that's why I'm putting another one on my bass. All right, enough talking. I'm nervous, but I think I'm ready. Let's do this thing. So, the position of the bridge is really important to the playability of the instrument, the tone of the instrument, and just the overall functioning of it. So, we really want to make sure that that bridge is positioned correctly. Right now, my bridge is positioned correctly, and I'm going to be honest, I don't know exactly how to make that work. I'm going to take a pencil and I'm going to outline the bridge on the bass, and I'm going to make sure that the feet of the bridge end up in the same place they started. So I'm just going to come in here and I'm going to make a little square around there. Okay, oh, this is so painful to write on my bass. I'm going to erase it though, right? I love you, bass. I'm sorry that this is happening. Got that? I'm set and ready to go. Now, at this point, I need to take out the pickup from underneath the bridge. So I'm going to need to loosen the strings to be able to move that pickup a little bit. So I'm going to loosen the E and the A strings almost fully. Here we go. All right, we want these nice and floppy, so this might take a minute. David Gage also recommends that you loosen slightly the D and the G string. You want to leave it enough so the bridge doesn't move too much, but you're going to loosen it slightly. Let's see how this works. Ooh, I think I can almost get it now. Got it. There we go. Boy, look at that mark. Look at that mark that the pickup made on my bass. I guess the good thing about that is it's never going to be seen because I'm going to put a new pickup on there. But that does bum me out a little bit. Before we deal with this piece, I'm going to grab the new pickup and we're going to place it under there. If you look at the pickup, it has two sides. There's one side and there's the other. I want to use the side with a couple of pronounced dots on here. Those are going to go directly facing up underneath the foot of the bridge. Okay, I'm going to line it up exactly where the other one was. And I'm going to slide that bridge over it. Oh, this is actually pretty tough. I was pretty nervous to move those G and D strings because I don't want the whole bridge to just kind of get unpositioned. But I did that, and now I think that I can get the bridge back on the pickup. There we go. I've got it. Look at that. It's done. This piece right here is where you plug the cable in. And to actually get that off, I'm going to have to loosen this G string quite a bit so that I can lower the string. It's holding on this with some pressure. They don't recommend this, but I'm going to try it. I'm going to tighten these guys back up, the E and the A, and then I'm going to loosen that G as much as I can. All right, I've got it pretty loose. And now I can actually, this is hooked on to the string, so I'm going to detach it here. The string goes all the way through it, it looks like. Am I going to have to take the string completely off to do that? Let me double check on this. I might have to take that string completely off. All right, I'm going to have to do that. I'm going to have to take that G string completely off. We'll see how this goes. I've got that string completely detached. Let's take this apart. I'm going to string that through. This is a big one for me. This is a big one. I don't think I've ever actually changed the strings on my double bass either. I've done it on my electric a lot, but never on the double bass. So it's a good learning experience for me. That might have to be the next video. It's harder than it looks. Just like that. I think I did it. All right, let's test this out. I've got everything restrung, tuned up, and ready to go. Let's try it out. I'm going to be honest, I'm a little nervous. I've never done this before. I really hope it works. I have a gig tomorrow night, and I got to make sure this works. Let's try it out. Oh yeah. There we go. Now we're talking. No fuzz, it's happening. Thanks for hanging out with me today, everyone. That actually was not as bad as I thought it would be. I've always been hesitant to do repairs on my upright bass. I've done a lot on my electric bass, and I'm going to be honest, I screwed some things up, and it made me nervous to make changes. I figured this instrument would be a lot more difficult to deal with, but that was a breeze. I'll keep you updated to see how that pickup holds up, but I have a really good feeling about this, and I'm glad I did it. I actually learned some things about the bass and feel more confident in my abilities right there. So, it's probably a good thing. If you're enjoying the videos, please like, give me that thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications so you can stay up to date with everything coming out. And if there's anything that you'd like to see, let me know down in the comments. And hey, have you done this before? Have you done similar work on any of your basses? Let me know down in the comments. I would be really curious to find out about that. Thanks for hanging out, everyone. I will see you soon.